Boy, if you don't get...
What's up guys, it's Jazz and welcome to my channel. As you can obviously tell, this is my first video. I've been meaning to make a channel for a really long time, but I didn't have any time, and then when I got all the time in the world because of Corona, I just realized that I was lazy. So I finally sat down and I told myself I'm gonna do this video. If I sound a little weird and congested, it's my allergies, they're messing up. For the first video, I have decided to do a Q&A so you guys can get to know me. So let's just get right into the video. So the first question is, how old are you and what grade are you in? I'm 17 and I'm a junior. The second question is, how tall are you? The last time I checked, it said I was 5'4", but before it said I was 5'3", so I'm somewhere in there. I really don't know. The next question is, do you have a best friend? Actually, yes, I have two. One of them is named Jalexi and the other one's named Rihanna. The next question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is September 22nd, you know, Virgo all the way, period. Next question, have you ever been bullied or been the bully? Actually, I've been both. It's not something to be proud of, but I used to be really mean in elementary school, like really mean, because I got bullied at first, and then like after that I was like, nobody's messing with me, boom boom boom, like I'm about to. I became really mean, like I didn't take any kind of mess, like at all. Then I got to middle school and people are mean in middle school, so it really set me straight. Next question is, what is your favorite food? Everybody that knows me knows my favorite food is fries. Like, y'all, let me show you how obsessed I am with fries. I have so many fries before guys signs up in my room. I'm actually wearing fries socks. It's crazy. Like I have so many. I have fries shirts, I have fries socks, I have fries shoes, I have everything. I love fries. I'm obsessed. If I could eat fries for the rest of my life, I would. So you get the point. Next question. So the next question is, what is a phobia of yours? Let me tell you. I'm weird, but I actually have, I don't know what it's called, it's like acrophobia or something like that. I have a phobia of holes. I cannot do holes. Like when I was little, we had to wear stockings when we went to church and stuff, and they would have like rips and holes in them. Like I would cry all day. Like I begged her not to make me wear them. Like back then, like obviously that wasn't a thing. Like no one knew like, oh, somebody could be scared of holes. That's very strange. It was just kind of like I was being a brat, and then I got older and still can't do them. So don't ever come near me with holes because we're gonna have to fight. Another phobia of mine is the dark. I know, like Woody 3. I can't do it. If there's a little bit of light, I think I can do it, and I've gotten better at it. Like at night I can sleep. I have LED lights, so I'll have the LED lights on before I go to sleep, and then like right when I know I'm about to go to sleep, I'll turn them off and try to go straight to sleep, because I hate the dark. Like it makes me so anxious because I don't know what's there, and I always end up tripping over something. Like it's just not good. Me in the dark equals no. Next question is, what is your favorite soda? My favorite soda is Sprite. Like every single time I get asked what soda I want, I will always say Sprite. The next question is, what do you call your grandparents? This one's actually a good question because my grandma, she actually is German. So I have German name, nickname, whatever it's called. Like I've never called her grandma, and I've never called my grandpa grandpa on my mom's side. Like I call my grandma Oma and I call my grandpa Opa, which means grandma and grandpa. They were like, no, we're not about to seem old. This is what you're gonna call us, period. End of story. The next question is, do you have any allergies? Yeah. So obviously, from the way I'm sounding, just like a lot of people, I'm allergic to pollen. Actually, a little story time for you. When I was in, I think it was 5th grade, I had this musical performance, and I was like one of the main roles or something like that. And we had to do it like 5 times in one day. Like we had to perform for every grade, and then that night we would perform for the parents. So I woke up one morning and my eye was swollen shut. Like I looked so bad, and I had to get up in front of everybody and like sing. Like I had to go in the front of like of all my chorus and stuff, and I had a solo. Like all morning I cried and cried and cried because I did not want to go to school like that. Like it looked so bad. When pollen gets to me, like it gets to me. And then I had to walk into school with an ice pack on my eye, hoping and praying that it would go down. But anyways, another thing that I'm allergic to is cats. Another little tiny story time for y'all. I was at my friend's house one time, and she has like 5 jillion cats and a million dogs. She likes her pets. I slept over and I woke up and it was like maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and my eye was swollen shut, my lip was swollen. My mom had to come pick me up because I couldn't see out of it. My eye was running, it was red. Me and cats do not mix well. The other thing that I'm allergic to is dairy. No, I'm not lactose intolerant. I do not be farting and constipated and stuff. No, I am actually allergic to it. Like, it makes me, it's almost like a cold, but worse without the coughing. Like, sometimes I can't breathe and it's hard to sleep. I get really congested. It gets to my throat. It's not good. So anyways, off of my allergies, what are your biggest pet peeves? One thing I really hate is when someone touches my hair without asking. I'm a big OCD / control freak. Like, when it comes to me, like if I spend a lot of time doing something, I want it to stay that way. So if I spend like all that time in the morning trying to do my hair and then I get to school and someone touches it and messes it up, I have to like go to the bathroom and fix it because like I don't know how it looks. I carry a mirror around with me now because I'm so afraid of, like, I don't know. Call me insecure, I don't know. You tell me, but I really don't like it. The next pet peeve I have is when someone wakes me up for no reason. All of my friends know not to do this. Like, they know how upset I get. If you see me taking a nap and you wake me up to ask me a question, or for absolutely no reason, just because you just want to wake me up and you have nothing better to do with your life, like, I get so mad. It makes me so upset because it's like,
seriously, I was sleeping. Like, why? What was the point?
And I wouldn't do that to somebody. Like, I don't get it. Like, if I'm sleeping and because I sleep really, really late. Like, I don't wake up until like 2 or 3. Like, if you don't wake me up, I will sleep super, super late, no matter what time I go to bed. If I'm in my room sleeping and you're like outside, like yelling, or just like not even taking consideration for the fact that I'm sleeping and doing something that would wake me up, like, it just makes me so upset because it's like, you know that I'm sleeping, so it burns me up. Also, like, turning the light on while I'm asleep, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, I understand if you're trying to wake me up. If you're waking me up and you have a reason, I am okay, but do not come in my room for no reason. If you got to do something, you turn the light on and you're not trying to wake me up. Why would you do that? I'm a pretty light sleeper and people know that, so I'm gonna get up. When you come in my room, like, you could hear someone coming in my room, so I would know. So like, why would you do that? You know that I'm sleeping. When people mow the lawn and I'm sleeping, like, one time I got up and I just cried. Like, it was so dramatic, but I cried. Like, they woke me up and it was like 7 something in the morning and they were mowing the lawn and I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I'm trying to sleep and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just cried. I sat there and cried. It was bad. Don't wake me up. Also, if you call me and you know that I'm asleep, like, I hate when people call me without texting me first or asking me first, because like, you have no idea what I'm doing, especially if you're gonna call me at like 5 something in the morning, 2 something. If you know that I'm asleep, that makes it worse. Even if you don't, text me first. I always text people first, unless it's like my best friend. I might call her and she'll just text me and say like if she's available or not or whatever. Like, why would you call somebody in the middle of the night and wake them up out of their sleep? People have called me for no reason and woke me up, and like, I would get on them so bad. Like, I get so upset. I'm ranting. So next pet peeve, I really hate when people lie when it's so easy to tell the truth. They'll just lie for no reason. Like, you ask them a question and they say something and it's not true, but it's like, you could have just said this. Like, why didn't you tell me? There's no reason for them to lie at all. Like, if you give them an opening to tell you the truth and they still don't, like, they still lie about it. I've had so many cases with that and I just don't get it. Like, I'm offering a chance for you to tell me the truth and we could be good. Like, why would you not want to take that? And another pet peeve of mine is obviously being left on red. Like, I can deal with you leaving me on red. Like, if we're done with having a conversation or it's obviously not going anywhere and I say like, okay, or I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Like, obviously that's fine. But if we are in the middle of a conversation or I text you and you just leave me on red. Like, that's so disrespectful to me. It's so rude. I don't get why people do that. I don't do that to people. Like, unless you know I don't want to talk to you, like, eventually I'll like text you back or something, or at least not show you that I left you on red. Or especially if I need something from you and I text you and it's like a question or something, but you leave me on red and then don't say anything about it. Like, it makes me so upset, just because anybody that knows me knows I am huge on communication. Like, that's the one thing that I ask from anybody that I know. All you have to do is communicate, and like, everything will be fine. But no, everybody wants to do things the hard way. So the next question is, what are your hobbies? I love to sing and dance. I'm a big theater geek, so I love to sing and I love to dance. I love to paint and draw. Well, not draw, but more sketch. And I love to write. I keep a lot of journals and I like to write. The next question is, what are your plans for the future? Girl, let me tell you right now, I'm gonna be on Broadway. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if I have to be a backup singer. I don't care if I have to be a backup dancer. I don't care if I'm a tree. I'm gonna be on Broadway. And that's just, period. That's just that. But I want to go to college for musical theater, and I also want to be a psychologist. So I don't know if it would be possible. Maybe during the day I could have a job as a psychologist and then go do the shows, or maybe I do Broadway first, and then after Broadway, if I retire or something, or I just, feel like taking a break, I can have my degree and I can go work and be a psychologist. I have a lot of time to figure that out, so I'm not really worried about it. But those are the two things that I really want to do. The next question is, am I a patient person? I am one of the most patient people I know. It's really annoying. Like, it's very aggravating to myself. Like, people will do me wrong sometimes, and I'm very patient with them. I don't go off. I give a lot of chances, and it makes me upset and it makes my friends upset because it doesn't end well for me. Sometimes being nice doesn't help you much. Sometimes you have to set people straight, and I don't always do that. I eventually get to that, but I like to give a lot of chances, so it sometimes bites me in the bootay. The next question is, do you play sports? Yes, actually, I'm a cheerleader. Well, I was a cheerleader. My senior year, I'm not going to be doing cheer because I have a lot going on. But I was a cheerleader my freshman and my junior year, and I used to play a lot of sports. Like, when I was in elementary school, like, I was a tomboy. I used to play soccer with the guys. I used to play basketball. I loved any kind of sport. The next question is, what is your favorite Broadway show? My favorite Broadway show, as of right now, would have to be Dear Evan Hansen. If you've never seen that, go check it out, because that's the best Broadway show that I've ever seen in my whole life. And the last question is, do you have a boyfriend? No. Maybe when I'm like, 60, 70, about to die, maybe I'll have one. No, I'm just kidding, but I don't have a boyfriend. I am single, as you saw before, fries before guys, period. But that is all the questions for this video, actually, so it's getting pretty long anyway, so I'm just gonna end it here. So just turn on those notifications to see when I post. Obviously I'm gonna start uploading videos, maybe try at least 1 or 2 a week, so just look for those. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. Ask me any questions that you want me to answer if I missed any. Yeah, thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.